Hello everyone, I am making this video to help people to see my feedback visually instead of try to do the comment in the on Facebook. It's much easier for people to be able to understand when they can see where my mouse is pointing at and what am I talking about. So let's just get right to it. This project is made by Antonio, and it's cool that he has this sketch. I think that's pretty cool. Pretty impressive to see people that can do hand sketches. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then reference mood board. I think that's good to show where you get your inspiration and what kind of style you're trying to go forward. That's cool. And here's the concept. Some design. Yeah, I think overall looks really good. I'm not much of a game designer, so I wouldn't be able to give you like detailed feedback. Yeah, I was expecting this project to be a little bit longer to see more screens, because all I get to see is like just the game itself, and then yeah, a couple like 3 more screens. Yeah, but I will make the project a little bit longer and show people more screen that you designed. But it's pretty cool project. Good job. I scrolled through this project quickly, and most of this branding stuff. I don't use. Yeah, I suggest people to only post UX UI project. I will keep your project on the group because you do have a little bit of UX UI, but again, like I wouldn't post this in this group. Not the right audience. And here's a little bit of UX UI for the brand, like on the web, and you guys can download the assets, color. I think you guys are very good at designing, and yeah, everything looks great. But yeah, so the next one, the dribble shot. I like the tweet on the little tilt thing on this this presentation. It grabbed the attention. I do wonder if it scrolled a bit fast. Maybe not, but people cannot. I cannot really tell how big each audience are, so it's kind of hard to critique. But I think overall looks really good, and I already liked it for you. I think this one looks pretty good. I really like the colors. I think they go really well together. I like I think the overall is pretty good. Again, I don't know how exactly it looks like in actual size, so I won't give you feedback on that. And then here's the next project. When we first get into your project, there we go. When we first get into the project, I think this is a really good start. It's cool. The center line and the right line make it look a little messy. I'll put all them to the left for this case. And then I like the low fidelity. This is nice. Yeah, it helps people to kind of see what you're going for. Here's a little bit like weird. I would again get the alignment to the same spot, maybe a little more space for the button, a little more space. But since this is lo-fi, I would just not too worry about it. Let's go through it. I think when you present color, you don't want to present it on the outline stroke. You want to present in a bigger swap, because like right here, these two colors looks like the same, and I don't know if I will usually present all the different gray, because they're really just black with the lower opacity. So I wouldn't do that. I would make it one all cup and the same color, because colors is one word. The icons, there are some thicker icon and some thinner icon and some filled icon. I will try to make it consistent, use one kind of icon throughout your entire project. Yeah, it's good to show typography, but again, typographic, one word. I wouldn't do that. Logo, this is a little confusing, but I'm gonna take on the logo, and this is a little too fast for people to read. Like you see, like 1, 2, 3, 4. I would just like do left and right like this way, and then just go down the entire project so people can just look at it one by one, because there's definitely no way for me to like read all of this and look at the image. So anyways, thanks for sharing. I hope that helps. For this project, here's a coded side. I like that, and I like the dimension this brings from this video to the texture. Really nice alignment. I think this is a very strong website. I like the color and the icons. Good job. Yeah. And here's a project from Aya. I like it. I feel like this strip is a little too aged. Like I would make it a little softer, so it's not so strong, kind of hard to look at. See, here's a little different between this one and then the other project we look at. Even though like it's centered to the left, and this project is like that too, but because there's quite a bit of space separating the two elements, I think this look okay in comparison. Did you put this too far to the edge here, the text? I think you're trying to compromise for the image being here. I will actually just replace the image and then move this to more of a better spot. Usually that way your customer can always swap out the images, and the text will still be in a good spot instead of try to do it the other way. I think this looked pretty good. I feel the space could be a little bit bigger between each element. And then here, small cup, I mean the sentence case, the 2 cup here and here. Over here, if you're going to do that, this C should be a cup as well, or make this one the not small cup. It's just the consistency issue. The colors, like the font, I really like this illustration. And I will replace Lowland Isan to something. You can just make up some text, so make it feel like there's something instead of Lowland Isan. Customer, I mean, most people probably wouldn't read anyways, but they can see that this is Lowland Isan, and that's not real like English sentence pretty quickly. So if you just make up something, it'll be fun. It look like more like a real project. Yeah, I think it looks good. Good job. The next one is from Hui. He's really talented designer. You can go see his projects on his portfolio. So I'm just going to quickly go through this, kind of show you guys how a really good portfolio piece look like. It's good to show grid. It usually can impress the people that don't design because they cannot tell, and I think it's cool. And this is what I was talking about, like bigger color swatches that helps show the color. I mean, we could use hashtag code or whatever it's called, so you guys, like, people can see exactly which color each of these are. really nice. Like see clean, and then people know exactly what to look at and where to see. Nice. I really like this where you show the highlighted item and then what is showing. And I like how he does lay out the whole project. And here's the video. I help people to see the animation. Yeah, see, it's pretty cool. I think this kind of video definitely helps if you can get the idea what the project is like. And then here are some mobile screens. See, there's a good mix of animation showing the animations, and then also good mix of showing the exact image. Like I mentioned, some projects before where you could probably use some more state images so people can just look at their own pace. This is very nice. And I like having this image to break between the two. Yeah, this is a very strong piece, and I like how it's trying to tell people to like it. I think that's usually helpful because it's hard to remember to like things. I usually like really nice projects, but I know a lot of people will just scroll through and say cool. It's good. This one is from Nuha, from the first coins. I really like it. I like the style, like how clean it is. I think, yeah, it's looking great. I really like the style. I like the shadow that kind of reflects the color of the button. Yeah, that's really nice. Good job. Everybody go give him a like. It's doing well. Yeah, this project is looking great. It's good really good for Dribble. For behinds, the project should be much longer, but this is good. I like the shadow colors. Excuse me. Flat screen, and everything's looking pretty good. Good job. Well, that's it for today. That's perfect. It's 13 minutes, and yeah, I usually like to keep this video 10 to 15 minutes longer video, so it will take much longer for me to